Rosie. Thanks for agreeing to chat with us a minute. I'm curious, how did you come to live in Cortez?
I guess we came here, well, we were looking for affordable farmland, and my husband was familiar with the region because he lived in the area for quite a while, and I grew up in northern New Mexico, and I love the Colorado Plateau, so, but really the affordable farmland for sure was probably the biggest thing, yeah.
And how do you make your livelihood?
In agriculture, where we have we're market gardeners, so we grow lots of vegetables and sell them at farmers markets and to restaurants in the area.
So we're curious, if there's one thing or a couple things that you really love or like about Cortez, what would that be? What is that?
I think one thing I like about the whole county and Cortez for sure is I love an underdog. And Cortez is an underdog. I mean, it has everything you need, and the people are great here. But it's not. We're surrounded by all these other communities that are bigger and better in whatever ways, or at least the people who live there think so. And Montezuma County and Cortez in general. Aren't considered bigger and better, and I love an underdog, and Montezuma County and Cortez are that way, and but there is no reason that it isn't considered a bigger and better place, because like I said, everything that you need is here, and the people are awesome, and it's a beautiful spot. So I feel like it's a little bit of a secret, that those of us who live here know how great it is. But those who don't, it's like a diamond in the rough. You gotta spend some time with it to really realize its charms, because it doesn't have the glitz and the fanciness that other places do. But I like the simplicity, and yeah, that is our little secret, what a wonderful place it is. So.
Do you feel attached to Cortez?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I like an underdog, so I'm like, and you hear it around the area, oh, Cortez, Montezuma County, and so yeah, I mean, I kind of like it that people think that, because then it does keep it our kind of little secret, but yeah, I'm really attached to it. I mean, this is my home, and I love that. I mean, I've never lived anywhere really long enough where I can go to the post office and I know all the people who work at the post office, and I mean, even the grocery stores, I know the checkout people, and so that makes it real. I mean, you get that community aspect, and it's a small enough town that you can get that without it being so small that everyone knows everything about you. So yeah, I think it's a wonderful place. I mean, I plan to live here the rest of my life. You never know, but that's my plan.
I don't know if there is something after listening to you, but if you could improve something about Cortez, what would that be?
Yeah, I don't really care about more coffee shops or more restaurants. I mean, I love restaurants, so I shouldn't say that, but I wish I have seen, two things. I have seen lately that we're losing more kind of mom and pop stores, so that it ends up being that our big box store is kind of the only place to get things sometimes, and I think that's unfortunate. And so I wish that we could turn that trend around, so that, our hardware stores are great, and you can get a lot of stuff there, but like office supply and all that kind of stuff, it gets harder here. And I don't necessarily want to resort to the internet. The other thing, my really big thing, I would like Main Street to be more walkable, really. I mean, I sometimes will drive a couple blocks because I am a little afraid to cross the street here. Because it's a highway and people aren't really that pedestrian friendly, so I really would like Main Street to be more walkable and pedestrian friendly.
Do you have any recommendations or a vision for how that might happen?
Well, I gotta move people through, so it has to be 4 lanes, I guess. But man, it'd be nice if it didn't have to be 4 lanes. I don't know if there was a way to bypass and have it really be a town. Maybe just a way to slow down traffic more. Maybe more stoplights if people had to stop every block. That might help. But yeah, I don't know. It's just a really wide road, so that makes another thing getting across it can be an undertaking. It's gotten slightly better actually, I think, but still.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with us about this community?
Yeah. No, I mean, I like the rate of growth that's been going on. I'm glad that Cortez has never boomed. I think that keeps it a real livable community, affordable for people. And I think that that's a great thing, and that comes from being, like I said, like a diamond in the rough or a hidden gem. So I hope that that continues. I mean, I think we've been growing slowly. The community, Main Street has slowly been sort of upgraded, and I hope it just stays on this pace. So.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.